Pantry organization always look good at first, but it doesn't actually last. These are the systems that I've actually found to hold up in real life and has carried with me from home to home. Let's start with step one. That is the foundation system. That's the structure. This is the most important part of your pantry. If this doesn't hold up, the pantry's not gonna last. And so what that is your zones. Whether you have snack zones, kids zones, adult zones, breakfast area. Like for me, that foundation literally has to be intact and it has to be functional. If that stays in place, your pantry at least will be functional and still be organized. Now, your pantry does not have to be perfect. Y'all, if you don't know me by now, if y'all knew for hanging out with me, my oldies know me, I don't believe in perfection. But I do believe in making things functional and practical for real life. And whether you're more organized or less organized, the system I try to teach and I tell you what I incorporate is things that actually can last over time, whether you believe in perfection or not, but I do not. So yes, when I say the foundation, that is your zone area. I always have a kids section ever since I've had kids. Now, if I didn't have kids, I didn't have one. But now that I have kids, in every home, I had a kid zone, and that is for all their stuff, their snacks, so that when they're running low, we can see it. We know when we need to shop for more. They can see it. They know what they got as well, especially as they grow up. Their snack drawers, for me, is a must. Again, especially with kids, we have a snack drawer literally just for the kids. They know what's in there. We all know when it's running low. Easy to grab, easy to go when I'm packing diaper bags, sports bags, purses, any of that. I go straight to that snack drawer and it is a game changer and a lifesaver. So, you know, whether you have a snack drawer or not, the purpose is zoning your pantry, right? Creating those zones, your breakfast area, things that include all your breakfast. I have a pasta area, right? I have a rice area. I have my big bulky snacks area, which you will see like up top. I probably show some B-roll like up top. And this row, that third row up there, that's my husband's zone, okay? So that has all his snacks because he's the one tall enough to reach that. He's like 6'3" plus. So that's his area. So he's not going to be down here or in these. He do have one drawer down here though for like protein powders. Again, that's his zone. If the zones stay intact, the pantry will be functional. Let's start there. So this is the most important part is whatever zones you have, they need to stay in that zone. Because if they fall apart, the pantry falls apart. And I even have a dog area. In that section is anything that relates to our dog. Everyone kind of knows where to go. Even if someone comes over, we have the dog zone. Just give her a treat. We're good to go. Number two, containment is key. Y'all, I don't organize everything. I contain it. I talked about this in one of my previous videos. I've been like this for years. Literally, like I think sometimes when you try to over-organize, it's hard to keep up. So the reason why containing it lasts is because it's easy to reset. Right? And it's something that you can continue to do in the long run. And remember, if you don't live alone and you have a family, husband and kids, mom, dad, whoever's in your home, everybody got to kind of be able to do it, right? So if you over organize something and the family doesn't do a good job of keeping that together, guess what's going to happen? The pantry's going to fall apart. So again, I focus on containment. Things I use to contain an area are bins, baskets, clear containers. If you take a look at my pantry, which is behind me, look at these. You see my baskets? Okay. These are not organized. Matter of fact, I just pull one down. Look at there. Pasta, right? Bags of pasta, not in a container. But all my extras, all my big bulky stuff. Rice, right? My big bulky rice. Now, what I will do a lot of times, this area right here, my clear containers, I do have a lot of my pastas. I have my rice. I can see when it's running low because this is easy to use on a daily basis. When I'm cooking, it's easy to use, still pulling all that down. But all my big extra stuff do go up here and I actually don't organize everything. Things I use on a daily basis usually goes on one of these. I got some pasta here too. We got cereal. We got some Ritz crackers. Yeah, so things I use on a regular basis is here so I can easily access it, see when I'm running low. But everything up here is not. I have stuff in all of these baskets, snacks. Even if you look this way, these are window baskets. And as you can see, I got boxes, I got marshmallows, I got some chocolate chips, okay? It is not organized, okay? And it's fine because I have them containers. I have peanut butters, you know. So baskets help, bins help. Everything is not organized, okay? We want to contain. Okay, so my husband's snacks, for instance, I'm going to reach up and grab it. Okay, this is my husband's snack container. He has some snacks in here. Look at there, big old bags of popcorn. Y'all see that? So, again, it's not organized, it's contained, and that's what I believe in. This has lasted me from home to home. I would pop up pictures of our previous pantry, and it was a wire pantry, but y'all, it was beautiful and functional. Most importantly, it was able to stay like that for years. People will ask, I bet that pantry's not going to last long. It lasted the entire time it was there after we organized it because we had those zones. And then we have containment. Okay? Containment is important. Don't overdo it, especially if you can't keep it up or your family can uphold it. No perfection required. And so kind of leading into that, my third point is things that I don't do anymore, which kind of feeds back and piggybacks off of my last point. I don't over label. And I also don't have too many categories. So all of those things can become, I don't want to say a nuisance, but it can become extremely hard to maintain, whether it's you or your family involved. So instead of doing little bitty small categories, I have just a bread box. All the different types of bread go in the bread box, okay? Like up here, you see I have no labels, okay? No labels, right? The only thing that is important for a household, and this may not apply to every household, is my husband, the things he likes to cook, and me, the things I like to cook. So he has his zones, his area that he keeps his stuff, but for the most part, he still uses rice and pasta, potatoes, right? They're in their area. So I don't overlabel because sometimes, we may switch up what we're eating. We may have a lot of like rice and bread and stuff like that one day or one moment. And then a month from now, we're loading up on noodles and just all kind of stuff. And so if I overlabel, we have some empty bins, right? So I do zones. I do different types of bins. If you notice, I have different types of bins. That was because I had zones. And then also from my last pantry, but it still flowed over to this pantry. The types of baskets doesn't dictate what's in it, but it kind of gives a idea of what's in it. Because my easy to reach window baskets usually have my butters, things easily that I'm cooking with or baking with. Those top ones up there, like I said, my husband's zone. And then we have like pastas here and things I usually cook with for dinner and over here as well. Sometimes this have like random stuff. But I don't over decanter, I don't over organize, and I don't over label as well anymore. I did, used to, lesson learned. Okay, point number 4. It has to be an easy reset system. Look, if you are not able to reset that pantry within a few minutes, it is not going to last. You gotta be able to quickly straighten it up, okay? You don't want something that's super time consuming, but you want to put it in a way where you can quickly organize. If snacks are left all out, which normally happens on a daily basis, y'all, this is not perfect every day. We got snacks, we might have boxes, but look, it takes me 2 seconds to stick it back up here, stick it here, stick it in the drawer, It has to be a system that can be easily reset because whether I'm resetting it, the husband resetting, takes us a few minutes and we're good to go. Wipe the counters down and we're good. Or even if you have, because I have another pantry that have shelves, and that pantry also have zones as well. Tip number 5, get products that actually help. Getting products that actually help makes it so much easier to maintain your pantry. You want that system to be smooth. These products can give you that system that makes life so much easier. Some of my non-negotiables, and these have been with me from home to home. If you guys have binged my channel, or you've been with me for years, or if you want to go back and find them, I have years of old videos since our first home, I believe. And a lot of my bins I have reused over and over. All of these came from our previous home, okay? Which was, well, we've been here about 4 years. We were in our last home 5 years. So and I had them a long time, okay? I had a long time. So I do invest in high quality organizers, and y'all know I share that a lot on my channel. I talk about that. I really don't know a lot of cheap ones. I want them to be able to be last and durable, functional and practical, and look good in any space. So I do like go in a lot on good organizers, but all of these I've had for years, not just this year, not just last year. I have had since our old home, which again, it's been minimum 5+ years. So it's probably like 7 or 8. My bins are non-negotiable. I like woven ones. I like seagrass. I like hidden ones. My organizers that keeps food fresh are essential to me as well. I love the push tops because I can do this with one hand. I can open it. I can pour. If I got something in this hand, or if I'm holding a baby, I can literally do everything with this one hand. Look at there. I can pour. Look at there. I can close it. Bam. Put it back. We're done. All with one hand. So I love my pop organizers. Those are OXO. I'll try to link some of those. All my woven baskets, I'll link them as well. But yeah, I've had these for a long time. Different sizes, right? Because we have different size food items. We do buy a lot in bulk. And also, a lot of my bulk items I have up on that top shelf up there too. So that's another little note. Now, another item, drawer organizers, like in our snack drawer. Those are so helpful. I love the bamboo. Again, I love the aesthetic, the vibe, but they're also durable. They last a long time. And I've had these for a long time as well. So drawer dividers, definitely a must for helping to keep my spaces running and efficient. Risers. Risers are amazing for helping you to double your space. I got these all over my house. I've talked about that too. I have them here. I have them in the bathroom. I have them in the kitchen. I have them everywhere. But yeah, I do have them in the pantry. I'll show you guys how they're stacked. But having shelf risers, absolute must for helping me to maximize space. Turntables can be helpful. I got some pull-out drawers in here where I can just pull out things, use that space there, stick some things there that I want easy access to. And you know, if you have high shelves or you have things up high, having you a handy step stool or a good old ladder. This is a slim ladder that I actually keep in here too in case I have to reach up high. But these are helpful for when you need to, again, reach up and grab higher things. And if you're short like me. So if you're setting up a pantry, make sure you focus on systems that you can actually keep up with, not just what looks good. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys do. My name is Angel, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, I'm absolutely sure you need to watch this next video right here because it is super helpful because it's on organization systems that have lasted for years as well.